is a test, don't mind me now. I'm being a big dork, don't mind me right now. I need to be sure save me. I messed up my singing, dang it. Hey folks, SeraphTearZ here. And man, what to say about this? Well, long story short, in light of my past, 2 not-so well attempts at trying to beat hard mode on Superb Demo Sisters, I decided, oh man, jeez. Well, not so much decided, but I seem to have hit a bit of a slump in between things to do. Just real-life things. And so I've decided, well, while I'm trying to get a recording correct for, one run-through for Superb Demo Sisters, I've decided, how about we do something on the side to mix it up a little bit on the channel? It's been a while since I've done something, as you can probably see, touhou related. This is Maid Made Maze, or I'm assuming it's pronounced Made, not Maid. Maid Made Maze? Who knows? I originally pronounced it as, Made. But who knows? It could be, I don't know which one is actually interpreted. I maybe only glanced over this game a couple times. And I've played maybe about 1 hour, 2 hours worth of it. Maybe about a month ago. Tested the game to see if it's running, right? And now it is, so I figured, you know what? For a side series to mix up the channel a little bit, how about we try playing a little bit of this? See how far I can get. I've already set my controls, and we can get started. As you can probably guess. I've only gotten... I didn't do scene 1. You can probably look up what the story is, but essentially, things have happened, and Remilia is looking for Sakuya, and she doesn't know where she is. And so it's left up to, Remilia to take care of things. So, basic controls. Well, you have your melee, you have your projectiles, which, right now, feels a little underwhelming, unless you use it correctly. Much like the Touhou fighter games, you'll notice, besides your life, which happens to be the crosses over there, fitting for a vampire, I guess, you have the spirit orbs to show what your, your energy is. Remilia herself handles in a very curious way. With as much as I've played the game so far, you'll notice me doing a lot of, dash moves. I don't know why, but for me, dash attacks tend to work really well in this game. I don't know if that changes later, but we'll find out. So, the way it works, the general overall flow of the game, we're just going around, killing enemies, and we're essentially trying to find a door that has green lights. That'll be the end of the area. So right now we're on floor 1. Ooh, sheesh. And trying not to die, preferably. Preferably trying not to die. Oh boy. Fuzzies. Sorry. I'm currently not used to fresh off the presses Remilia. I got through a couple of floors with my other file that I used to test through, and boy, I'm already used to that particular one, so it'll take me a little while to readjust. But I figure it's been a little while since I played a game that's touhou related. How about we enjoy some for a little while? Oh hey, it's mailing over there. You really need your... No, that's not the correct... You really need your spirit gauge available as quickly as you can with this game, I notice. Because... reasons. Besides your melee attack, everything... well, most things you do require your spirit gauge. To an extent. And since I, dash a lot, I'm gonna be using my spirit gauge a lot. That's taken care of. But yeah, this is just more something for me to just kind of play... Again, more for the side funzies and not the main funzies. Mailing, funny enough, Mailing is doing what Mailing does. Sleep on the job. But in this game, she happens to be very useful in the case of hit her a couple times, and so before you know it, she springs a whole bunch of help for you. Oh, how helpful China is. Well, sorry, Chugoku. I mean, Mei Ling. Sorry. I'm getting my names mixed up again. But yeah, when you see Mei Ling, you want to go ahead and say hi to her as soon as you can. In the most violent way possible. Because how else do you, greet your gate guard? That's how I gate all my guards. Yes, totally. You can totally talk today, Seraph. As always, you in English have something akin to romance. Romance that you wished you never had to deal with. But romance nonetheless. And now I'm babbling again. Don't mind me. And I think that's our goal room right there. We've still got a fair amount of time in the video. You know what? Let's explore a little bit. I want to do at least one more room for the fun of it. Why I want to do one more room will become pertinent in a moment. Once I deal with these guys, anyway. Okay, there we go. Funny thing about Remilia's controls, though, she's... how do I say... well, her movement speed is a little strange. Like, after a certain point, like, right now you see me, I'm actually able to move around just fine. But if I commit to a jump for a while, and then try to go back... no, actually, never mind. I don't know how else to explain this. Basically, at some point or another during your jump, and after you've committed to it, you just kinda can't turn around. And you're kinda stuck there for a good moment. I don't know how else to put it, it feels a little stiff. Like, sometimes after getting hit, it feels like there's a bit of a hit stun. Still, it's manageable, though. And still very fun. So, every time you clear a floor, you get power. But not just any kind of power. Power to choose. As in, you know, your upgrades. Now, for those of you who don't know basic-ish Japanese like I do, this might be hard to read. But, I actually do have a little document off on the side. You can't see it. That's actually already got an at-a-glance translation to what all these are. So from top to bottom, we have attack damage, energy regeneration. It doesn't know what this is, but when I read the text on the red tab to the left, it says spell card power up. So this would be your spell card power up. So I guess damage of your spell card. Next is stamina points. Then comes the document for some reason doesn't know what this is, but the katakana on the left says magic charge. So the charge length of your magic, I guess, shortens out. Melee efficiency, not quite sure exactly how that feels. Actually, just your melee is a little bit better. We all know what efficiency is. Dash attack area, self-explanatory. Gungnir count, that's for your spell card, I think. Upward projectile and downward projectile strength. I'll go over that a little later. And life count, you know, in the event that you clear the floor with very minimal, you know, time, you have that. Being the person I am, I like to go with, let's go 1 power, 1 energy, 1 stamina. Yeah, let's go with spell card power. I don't use my spell card too often, but it's there, it's cheap, why not? Magic charge, I want to hold off on that one for now. Let's go with... I have a dilemma. I mean, I like using her melee, but I actually use her dash a lot more, so we're gonna go with dash attack area increase. And I think that's pretty good for now. Maybe. Hold on a minute. Yeah, let's dump 0.0 anyway. Alright, we're good. When it comes to choice of stats, I usually favor mobility, speed, you know, anything of the like, and then power. I don't favor defensive stats. It's a weakness, I know, but I don't favor defensive stats. It's just how it is. I hate defense. Hey, Melee, how's it going? Oh yeah, things to note. For the other upgrades I told you about, upward projectile and downward projectile. So there's the projectile button when you press the projectile button. Now if you hold up, you immediately do an upward projectile. So, you know, that's your upward projectile. Downward would be, well, I guess from here this would be downward, but for me, this is a more prominent downward projectile when you're in midair. So it would affect those strengths, respectively, I think. I've maybe only played 2 hours of this game, so I've yet to actually delve really, really deep into it. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm not sure what that leads to. Is that where we came out of? I think it is. Well, enough of my nattering. Let's move on. God knows we're gonna need to take care of touhou shenanigans at some point or another, you know? Yeah, the controls can get a little finicky if you're not extremely precise. Somewhat. As clearly stated in the not-so-much manual. Oh boy. These fairies over here, they can be a real problem if you don't deal with them fast enough. But that's basically a sort of floor boss, basically, if I remember correctly. Oh hey, there's the goal already. Yeah, you know what? We can actually finish this fast and probably get a better time than this. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I kind of want to get more, but... You know what? I found melee. So, let's do that. Not as much points as last time, but... the time bonus is kind of nice to have. What am I upgrading next? I want melee efficiency for this time, I know that. Let's go with extra attack damage, because God knows I favor that. And energy regeneration. Because why not? Okay. Oh boy. Feels like it's very difficult to turn on a dime, unfortunately. I think Remilia's controls are a little bit finicky on certain aspects like that. Either that or it's my controller. It's one or the other. It's either the controls or it's my controller. Either way, it's controller related. Because sometimes when I'm doing multiple attacks in one direction, I find it difficult to do an about face in the other direction after a while. I guess I have to wait a certain time, a certain amount of time before I can actually turn around. It's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, by the way, get used to this, because I really favor dash attacks. I really favor dash attacks. I'm gonna be using it a lot. Not only does it help you get away from bullets and just kind of graze through them, but it also does a lot of damage. God knows, we as video gamers love high damage. And also, we also love melee. Well, depends who you are, but you know what? I'm just gonna say it anyway. Because, why not? Wailing, wait, come back! Thank you. Oh, man. I'm on a roll. Watch me lose all this. Oh god, I'm gonna lose all of it now. Now that I said that, Karma's gonna literally bite me in the ass. And she's gonna enjoy it. Every moment of it. Okay, maybe that got a little too graphic, but you know what, whatever. Okay, that takes care of this floor. I think the door was up here. I think. If I can go up. Nope, 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 never mind. This was a dead end. Huh. Okay. Alright then, well. I've been here already. Maybe not. Where have I not been? Usually I'm very good at navigating places, but right now my navigation skills in a game of this nature is very, very garbage. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I really do not know how to navigate around maze places because I always forget which rooms I have and have not otherwise been in. Just a tendency I have. Oh hey, there's the gate. The gate guardian. And I seem to be falling. Nice. Alright. There we go. Problem solved. Now I just need to get rid of the rest of my problems, and I'm good to go. As soon as I get back my spirit energy. Ow. Yeah, also, Remelia, when she gets hit, has a very well, not very prominent, but prominent enough hit stun. So, expect to lose control for a good, you know, maybe like a second, less than a second. Expect to not have control over her for maybe like about that much if you take a hit. This is still early game and it still feels alright. I'm worried about how the rest of the game goes, because, again, I've only been through early-ish games, just this early game. I've never gotten past Scene 1 yet. So I've yet to see the rest of this game. Who knows? Maybe this will be fun to see all the way through. That does not look like a place I've been. Well, that's the beginning. Is there a door here? No, there wasn't. How about over here? Okay, I am lost. So hopelessly lost. Okay, I'm totally running out of time too, so I should stop screwing around. Oh. Right, I forgot about that. Right, gatekeeper means the gate is right there. Duh! This is what happens when you don't play a game for a while. I should do well to try to remember that. Gatekeeper means gate is over there, stupid. Let's see, we'll do that. I really like the downward projectile. Yeah, let's do that. I can skip the other ones for now. Stamina versus... Oh wait, there's a stamina part. I gotta look at that then. Which means all those times I didn't turn is probably because I ran out of stamina then? Huh. Oh, who'd have thunk it? Something I totally glossed over because, you know, video games. I'm not very good at keeping track of things, clearly. I'm gonna... yeah. Based off what I'm seeing here, we'll go with this, and more attack power for now. And we'll move on. Oh my! Forget that. Just forget that. And of course, Remelia's spell card. Anyone who's seen enough touhou already knows that particular spell card. Wow, the gate's already here? Already? You know what, now? I want to see one of these doors. Just one more door, please. I know it's pointless when I could just keep moving on, but I have to. For some reason, the random number generator has decided to grace me with, here, have a instant move to the next floor. Don't squander it. But I squandered it anyway because, you know, I kind of expect to explore at least a couple rooms when I go into a game like this. Okay, we seem to have done that. Energy regen, always nice. And we'll go with stamina. Let's do one more before we cut it off. For this segment, anyway. Alright. Now, finally, we seem to have a room without... no guardian. Gate guardian. Off the bat. No, this is not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Joke. As much as it could be. Go. Okay, so that was my entrance. This is the only door here, and there's that. Okay, never mind. Here we go! Let's see if we got something prominent here. Survey says probably not. Ouch! It feels nice to be playing a game I'm just kind of able to beat the living tar out of things. Again. Well, to be fair, I've been beating the living tar out of other things in other games. Just, most of them I can't really do any recordings in, I'm sorry. And I'm pretty sure half of them is not exactly things that anyone who actually does watch things on my channel would want to see anyway. Maybe. We'll see. Man, that thing has a lot of health. But again, I love the dash. And we seem to have another Mei Ling here. And that girl. She's a heavy sleeper. I mean, seriously. Her boss is slapping her across the face and she's still sleeping. And people said I had a heavy mannerism of sleeping. Which... no one ever said that, actually. I'm lying. Okay, well... do that... Gunganir counts. I actually do want to put more Gunganirs on the field, sort of. More projectiles, but that's over here. And I'm just leveling up base stats right now. We'll go with... attack power. 'Cause God knows I like attack power. Alright, save and quit. And for now, that'll be the end of it. At least until the next part. So, until then, this is SeraphTearZ. See you folks next time. Don't worry, we'll continue next time. Which, for me, it'll be like 1 minute from now. Take it easy, folks.